Nobody's here. Nobody's here. I was right. Go, Mom. Look, no line for security. That's amazing.
Because it's super early, I think.
Let's hear. Hi everybody, welcome back to Cat Family Adventures. We are here at Disneyland, and what does this mean? It's Oogie Boogie Day, and it's our first time at Oogie Boogie. I'm gonna share with you what we learned and all the things, and hopefully we learned lots of things, and hopefully it's great. But it's our first time. We're very, very excited. We got here super early so that we wouldn't get any crowds, and it totally worked, because no line for parking and no line for security. So now we're heading into DCA to get we're gonna get a locker and put all our costume stuff on, enjoy the park till it's time to get ready. Then we can check in inside the park. So let's go. Alrighty, California Adventure will close at 6 p.m. today because of Oogie Boogie Bash. Sold out crowd, everyone. Very excited. All right, so if you thought that you would be too early, you are not, because these people are here waiting. It is 1:37, and this is where you check in for Oogie Boogie if all you have are Oogie Boogie tickets and don't have a pass. So people are already waiting. They won't open the gates for at least an hour and a half-ish. So don't feel like you're too early. But we're going in the regular because we have our reservations for today. So let's get inside. What's up, bro? It's trying to setting up. Now look at. But we're going this way to the lockers. The lockers are going to be on your right-hand side to the left of the restrooms on the beginning, Buena Vista Street. And we need to get our new map because we haven't gotten our maps yet. Let's get our maps, Jarrett. There you go.
Oh,
you got it?
Cool.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
And to the lockers. How cute her pants are. Okay, let's get our locker here. Okay, over here. All right. We're gonna get a big guy. And now we're gonna pay. If you're in the parks, this is where you're gonna enter. As far as I understand, it used to be just a Magic Key spot, but I don't know if everybody can go in, and people are already waiting. Again, it's 1:51. You can start checking in at 3. So I'm not really sure why people are waiting right now, but this is where you can check in if you're inside the park already. And as far as I understand it, this year it's everybody can check in here, not just the Magic Key holders. Alrighty, we've got a bit of time before we can check in, so we're gonna scope out the Mickey's Trick or Treat, or Trick and Treats. I don't know what the show's called. We're actually gonna go see Mickey's PhilharMagic instead. After Mickey's PhilharMagic, we did stop at the show where there usually is the Disney Junior show, and I 1000% recommend going. All right, bud. Get your candy. Thank you so much. Oh, just for the kids. I'm a kid at heart, though, George. You get some candy for the kids only. They did not let me have one because being a kid at heart does not count. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Let me see your candy. Looks good.
Gummies.
Okay. Almost Oogie Boogie time. Almost time. Let's see. It's 2:57, and I think they've been able to check you in for like 15-ish minutes. And so we're over here checking in. Event check-in. It says from 3 to 6:30. So not yet 3, but they're letting people check in already. Alrighty, here we go. Hi, we're good first timers, so I'm recording everything. Okay, thank you. Treat bag. Get your map and a treat bag. Oh, get treat bags. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
For this movie.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
For this movie.
Here we go. Treat bags acquired. Very excited. Thank you so much, Maria. Have a good night. Let's go. Honkin' Halloween. Luigi's. Woo! Look at their tire pumpkins. It's cute. Let's go. It is 3:36 and now there is no line right here. So I guess next time we'll just wait to check in. We got this lemonade. I forget what it's called. Some chicken fingers and onion rings. Because these can last all night. Put them in a bag. Bring Ziploc bags and just bag them, put them in your bag. Little Jared says, good?
Yes, it is good.
My turn. Oh, how weird.
Good?
It is good.
Yeah, it's a little good.
It's really sweet, huh?
That is sweet, but that's good.
It's alright. It's very sweet. It's so good. Okay, this is the line for the Oogie Boogie Treat Trail. We decided to do this one first because it's inside, so we'll be able to see the lighting and all that stuff. And then I think we'll leave Hades, which is in there, for last, or at least when it hits nighttime. And yeah, the night starts in about 17 minutes. We're so excited. We've seen some pretty cool costumes, and we're just looking forward to it. I'm excited to spend time with our boy and just enjoy the night. And yeah, here is the program, not the program, the map with all the stuff. I will show this to you after this, but it will be not right now because I want you guys to be able to see. They are only having 4 special food things, which I think is kind of low, but I don't know how much there usually is. But I will show you the inside and all the stuff right after this. Here is the map. So Oogie Boogie Bash 2024, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Hashtag Oogie Boogie Bash. You open it up, it shows you some of the merch and explains how to do your photo pass. And they also have the digital event guide. And thanks, Boo. Signature sponsor is Mars. So you're going to be getting Mars candy. So like Snickers, and what else was there? 3 Musketeers, stuff like that. Then you have just general park information, parking and all that stuff, which you would already know going into Oogie Boogie, but that's there as well. And let's turn it over. You've got some advertisement, Agatha All Along, Wizards Beyond, Waverly Place. Did anybody else watch Wizards of Waverly Place? I loved that show. And then Halloween on Disney Plus. Then I mentioned that they only had 4 things, and only 3 of them were specific to Oogie Boogie. So they do have the Halloween time food items available during Oogie Boogie, but these are specific to Oogie Boogie, so ghoulish food and novelty. This is also, though, still available not at Oogie Boogie, so no novelty specific for Oogie Boogie. You had the garlic parmesan chicken strips at Flo's, orange chicken strip at Flo's, and then the poison apple churro at the churros near Goofy's Sky School, and Senor Buzz churros. And Senor Buzz churros is near, I think it's near Incredicoaster. I want to say it's near Incredicoaster. And then this is where you can get all the places you can get the Hocus Pocus sipper. So let's open up inside. This explains Villain's Grove. The Frightfully Fun Parade has the times. Also special event dining, which was very expensive. I looked into it because I thought, oh, that would be a fun treat. And it was pretty much, I want to say as much as the event. I will put the price over here so you can see it. But here is the map. Let me show you the key, actually right here, the map icons. So you have the photo opportunities, the Frightfully Fun Parade route, which is over here. And it always starts here. So, you know, at Disneyland, if it starts on one end, then it'll start on the other end the second time. Well, this one, the cast member said, well, we have enough space to start all the way over. I'm like, okay, well, that's not how Disneyland is, you know? So I asked. Then you have Villains Grove and then the Treat Trail. So you're going to see the photo spot. So this is the Headless Horseman right here. And there's a treat trail right here, which, by the way, I never saw that one. There's something I'm like, oh, there was one right there. A lot of the villains, they will have their own treat trail. So this is Ernesto Delacruz. This is Hades, Oogie Boogie, Dr. Furbenschmergen, whatever his name is. Judge Doom. I kept calling him Dr. Doom. This is where Bruno is, and then these are photopass spots that have like this. Anyways, Sid is over here. Another photo spot here. This is only a treat trail. There's no character. This is where the Kingdom Hearts characters are. So if you saw at the beginning, well, no, you haven't seen it yet, actually. You'll see it when I'm with Mickey and Goofy. And that's the Kingdom Hearts one here. And they alternate between Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. And they're in pairs or just single. The Baymax guys here. This is a treat trail and it's super quick. By racers and lots of photo spots within Cars Land because they have all the cars out. And then Agatha is over here, which I found pretty underwhelming, and which is why I never showed it. We didn't even go the first night. The second night we did. So let's see. Anything else on this map? No. You'll see where I am videoing the first Frightfully Fun Parade is going to be from here. The second night we were over here. We're right here. And then just keep in mind that not all the food locations are open during Oogie Boogie. So if you're familiar with a place and you really want to eat there, I would do it between 3 and 6 p.m. when you're able to come in prior to park closing. Here are all the treat trails and all the characters that are here. I'm trying to see and I don't see it here. So Sanderson sisters are right here. And I think that they're just a photopass. They're not a treat trail. So I had looked here for them and I didn't know they were there. And I thought, oh, because in my mind, all the characters were treat trails. But they are not a treat trail. They are right here and they get super packed. And keep in mind that the characters will come and go. So sometimes they might be gone. So just be aware if you really want to see the Sanderson sisters are all the way. This is where Monsters Inc. ride is. Hades is over here. And then this is where the Sanderson sisters are. And that is going to do it for the map. Let's keep on going with the rest of the video. I'm sorry, I wanted to show you 2 pins that are available at Oogie Boogie. I don't tend to get pins because they're quite expensive, but since it was our first time going, I wanted to get something to commemorate. The ears are very expensive, so I didn't get those. I only got a cup and some pins and an ornament. But this is the pin for my pin goers. It's $17.99. You can use your pass or any discounts you might have. It glows in the dark. I love glow in the dark stuff. And this is the magic key pin. And I know a lot of people were saying they don't like the year, but I like when merchandise has the year because I want them to know, I want it to commemorate when I went. And I don't mind wearing the year over and over again. And then I'm going to show you this already, but this is the Hades patch. It comes in this and that. So You get this even if you go twice, you can still get the Hades patch twice. I lost mine the second night and I was very bummed, but thankfully my son got one and I got one the first night. So we have two, one for each of us. So, all right, now let's move on with the video. So they're letting us, well, they're putting us closer inside. I kind of wanted to hear the announcement of Oogie Boogie, but I guess I might not. But they're moving us closer. So we're gonna move in a little bit. We'll probably still be outside because we're not close by. Almost time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to see Oogie Boogie. First treat trail. Thank you. Make sure to bring an extra tote bag and not count on the little bags that they give you for the candy because you will get tons and tons of candy and snacks. Racers 25-minute wait. Sold. These special after dark events are good times to hit rides that are normally very, very long waits, like Racers. Something fun you might want to wait for is when they turn on the lights in Cars Land, and they have now coined it Shaboom because it's the song from Cars, and during Halloween time they change it to a spooky version of that, and it's really fun and very, very cute.
He's searching for somebody to supply his cursed need. Scurry faster, schoolmaster, to Montreal. The horseman's riding after you. It's time that you head home.
So let's talk the parade. A lot of people say to wait for the second parade and to skip the first parade. In my experience, I went to the first parade on this first day I went, and then the second day I went, I did the second parade. And both days I had to wait. I didn't see a difference in crowds or spaces, so I say do whatever works best for you. I did do different spots. So this spot is right in front of Ariel. And then the second day I did a spot right in front of Cars Land. And again, it was just as packed on the first day I went for the first parade. And the second day I went for the second parade. I'm here to tell you my personal tips. And it's great that we are all here to share what we've done and what's worked for us. But I'm also here to tell you that, again, you need to do what's best for your family or the group that you're with, because what worked well for me on the first day and the second day may not work well for you and your party. We decided not to stop at every single villain. Sid was a bit loud this evening, so we skipped him. And Lotso was leaving, so we just got to say hello. No line for Oogie Boogie. Let's go again. Woo! After the first parade was done, a lot of people did clear out. This was a Tuesday, and I did notice that on Tuesday, it cleared out more than on the Thursday that I went. So that is something to keep in mind when you're choosing your date. Oh, there's a little Oogie Boogie right there. How cute.
Come on in, folks. There's enough for everyone.
Here are a few more of the villains that we did stop and see. We didn't stop to see all of them. Some of them we just weren't interested in, like the one from Big Hero 6 or the Roger Rabbit one, or the Phineas and Ferb guy, which honestly just looked a little bit creepy to us. But I do want to tell you that not to fear, that you will see every single villain if that is what you want to do. We did see Ernesto twice. We saw him in the daytime and at night. And as you saw, we saw Oogie Boogie twice when we first got there and then later on. One thing my son did mention, and I think it's important to say, was that he wished that there were a lot of the classic villains. So he wanted to see Maleficent up close, the Evil Queen, and those kinds of villains, which they are normally there at Disneyland in the daytime, and we don't tend to go in the day. But that was something that I wanted to mention. Don't expect to see those villains other than in the parade. They do sometimes walk around Carthay Circle, but they did not while we were there. If you haven't yet, make sure you watch my vlog of the top 3 villains I suggest not missing when you go to Oogie Boogie. Now let's head to Villains Grove. Now, a lot of people give suggestions on this one as well. A lot of people say to do it during the first parade or immediately after the second parade or right at the very end of the night while they're closing. And honestly, either time you go, there's going to be a line. However, the line does move quickly. So as I said before, go when it's convenient for you and your party. No matter when you go, the cast members do not rush you. So if you want to wait back a little bit in a section so that you can see it, then feel free to do that. I went in different times at the first night and also the second night. I went twice. And even when I went at closing time, the cast members didn't rush and they let me go as slow as I wanted to go. A couple things that I want to add. The first is for photopass. During Oogie Boogie Bash and all of the After Dark events, you do get free photopass photos. However, there is one catch. The free photos do not start until the actual event starts. So even though you can get in 3 hours prior to Oogie Boogie, do not start taking pictures with your photopass until 6 p.m. when the event starts. The way you're going to link your photos is there is a QR code on your band that they give you when you check in, and you will just scan that, and that will download all the photos you took that night. Magic key holders, don't forget to stop at the magic key spot where you can take this special photo, and also grab your Hades magic key patch. And this is located underneath the Silly Symphony swings. If you are the only magic key holder in your party, you can still go in with your entire group. They just won't be able to grab one of the patches. Here are my final thoughts on Oogie Boogie Bash. This was my very first time going, and also this was the first time taking our oldest son. It was also our first time ever live streaming the event, and that was the second night that I went. Both nights were absolutely amazing. The first night we went, my son and I had the best time, even though we didn't go see every single villain. The second night I went, it was just as amazing. And again, we didn't go see every villain, but we had a fantastic time. If this is something that you are able to do financially, then I highly suggest going. It was so much fun, and if I could have gone more times, I would have. Not only did I have an amazing time, but so did our oldest son, and also my friend that I went with the second night who hadn't been since 2010. And that is going to do it for me and this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to Cab Family Adventures. You can find all of our Oogie Boogie related videos under the playlist Halloween Time at Disneyland, including our live stream that we did the second night that I went to Oogie Boogie. We appreciate you all so very much. We will see you on the next adventure. God bless you guys. A big shout out to all our Cab Family Adventure members. If you are interested in supporting us through becoming a member, head to the link in the description where you can see all of the fun perks that you get when becoming a Cab Family Adventure member. Lastly, thank you to our moderators who keep our live stream chat fun, friendly, and exciting. We appreciate you so much. Until next time, adventurers.